So hi guys, welcome back to the Women's Big Bash League 2025. The match which is going to be happening now is between Perth Scorchers and Sydney Sixers. It's the Women's Big Bash tournament actually. Melbourne Renegades women are the defending champions of this tournament. Actually, two matches have happened today. Get you the results of both those matches. In fact, the match is still going on, I think. Obviously, men's Big Bash is a bigger tournament, but women's Big Bash is also a tournament to watch out for. There's a match going on between Sydney Thunder women and Hobart Hurricanes women. Hobart Hurricanes need another 32 runs to win from 26 balls in that match. So it looks like Hobart Hurricanes is winning that game. And now it's Perth Scorchers or the Sydney Sixers. Three matches are happening today. So a very busy Sunday today probably. And it's the women's Big Bash, not the men's Big Bash. In the women's Big Bash, Melbourne Renegades women are the defending champions. And I'll just bring you the head-to-head details for this match. So yeah, if you look at the head-to-head here, Perth Scorchers are leading 8-2 against Sydney Sixers women in the last 10 matches played against each other. So Perth Scorchers women clearly have the edge against Sydney Sixers women. The Sydney Sixers women will want to improve upon this head-to-head by trying to win today's match. So yeah, I mean we are just a few minutes away from starting this game. Just showing the things. So there's still some time left actually for the live action to begin. Right now, they have still not yet started the match. There's still 2 more minutes left, I guess. It'll start exactly at 3 o'clock. The Perth Scorchers women have won the toss and elected to bat first, and I think that is a good decision. If they can bat first and if they can post a score around 140 to 150, and I think that will be a good score in WBBL, no doubt about that. So we'll be back again in another couple of minutes once the live action starts. So until then, please stay tuned for live action. Yeah, so out come the openers of the Perth Scorchers women. They're going to be batting first. Sydney Sixers will be bowling. The Perth Scorchers, as we discussed in the head-to-head, have a really good record against the Sydney Sixers. The Sydney Sixers women will be looking to correct that by trying to win today. Well, it's just about enjoying the game, isn't it? India women won the Women's ODI World Cup, so now women's cricket has also grown to another level. Definitely, this women's Big Bash will also grow leaps and bounds. It's already grown 10 seasons. This is the 11th season of the Women's Big Bash League. So Beth Mooney is opening the batting here for the Perth Scorchers women. (5,051 runs in her WPBL career. Outstanding batter, no doubt about that, for the Perth Scorchers. And at the other end is Catty Mack, who will be opening the batting alongside Beth Mooney. So Lauren Chiatil will be opening the bowling for Sydney Sixers women. She has the new ball in her hand. We are just around 2 seconds to start the match. So here we go, all in readiness. Lauren Chiatil with the ball. Beth Mooney is on strike. So here we go, first ball of the match. Match number 3 of WBBL 2025. Lauren Chiatil to Beth Mooney. That's punched away by Mooney towards point and gets off the mark with a single. A little bit of an in-swinger that's flicked away by Catty Mack straight to short mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Lauren Chiatil. And this time comes down the wicket, a little bit of an inside edge. It goes past the keeper and that'll run away for 4. You cannot set a field for that kind of a shot. Inside edge past the keeper. First boundary of the innings. Catty Mack gets off the mark with a boundary. And this time goes for the paddle. Oh, has it been put down? Did it carry to the keeper? Was that a chance? Was looking for the paddle shot again. Yes, it was a chance. So it's gone to ground. An opportunity goes begging for Sydney Sixers early on here. Catch put down by the wicket keeper. And Catty Mack survives. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's on the pads, flicked away, down to deep fine leg. Another single for Catty Mack. Beth Mooney is back on strike. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And that's punched away towards point. And another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 6 without loss after 1 over. So, Maitlan Brown is the new bowler into the attack for Sydney Sixers women. The Perth Scorchers are off to a good start, 6 without loss after 1 over. Catty Mack is on strike. So here's Brown. That's back of the length, flicked away towards deep square leg. They're looking to come back for the second, and they will come back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Catty Mack. Ooh, nip away there, looks to drive and misses it. A dot ball from Maitlan Brown. So Perth Scorchers didn't have a good BBL last year, but they'll be looking to have a better one this time. Leading edge and just past the bowler down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball. So good start to this over here from Maitlan Brown. Couple of runs followed by 2 consecutive dot balls. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's in the air and just really good effort by the fielder at covers, but just about misses out. Couldn't hang on to that. And Catty Mack picks up another single. Looking to turn it away on the onside. Would have been a spectacular catch if the fielder at covers had held on to that one. But unfortunately not to be. Another single for Catty Mack. Two more deliveries left in this over. Beth Mooney is back on strike. That's a short ball, that's pulled away. And oh, the fielder does really well at deep square leg. Fantastic work down at deep square leg, and another single for Beth Mooney. Catty Mack is back on strike. One more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over comes down the wicket and flicks it away leg side. It's towards deep square leg. And they're looking to come back for the second. And they'll make it comfortably. Couple of runs for Catty Mack to finish the over. But it's still a good over from Maitlan Brown. 5 runs came from that over. In fact, 6 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 12 without loss after 2 overs. So Amelia Kerr is the new bowler into the attack for Sydney Sixers women, and Beth Mooney is on strike. Oh my God, that's a shocking delivery to start, and Mooney puts it away for 4. Waist high full toss, could even be a no ball, I think. They need to have a look at the umpire signal. They don't give it as a no ball, but it's a boundary to start the over. Absolute shocking delivery from a bowler of the caliber, of the quality of Amelia Kerr. Well, it is given as a no ball. So free hit delivery coming up. And Mooney comes down the wicket, hits it in the air, and a catch is taken at mid-on, but it's not going to be out because it's a free hit. So couldn't capitalize fully on the free hit there, Beth Mooney. It gives the strike. It doesn't even take the single actually. Keeps the strike. This time it's short and wide, cut away again. Oh, good fielding and covers. Really good fielding and covers, and another single for Beth Mooney. Catty Mack is back on strike. Well, a shift in the air, lands safely, and Catty Mack picks up another single. Ooh, that's a good delivery on the stumps. Defended back to the bowler by Beth Mooney. Another dot ball. Tossed up on the leg stump, that's flicked away. Looking for the single, chance for a run out at the bowler's end. But I think Catty Mack has made it back. Complete miscommunication between the wickets. Was looking for the single there. There was no single available. They have gone upstairs to the third umpire. But I think Catty Mack has made it back. You need to have a look at this one. It's always a tricky thing with these runouts and miscommunications. Has Amelia Kerr got the stumps off? She has, I think. Has she? Well, it looks as though Catty Mack might be in trouble. Yeah, this angle might provide a better... Ooh, it's looking so close actually. It looks out. I think Catty Mack is gone. Catty Mack is gone. I think it will be the first wicket to go down for Perth Scorchers. Miscommunication between the wickets and it's going to cost them. Amelia Kerr has taken the bails off in time. So out it is on the big screen, and Perth Scorchers lose their first wicket in the form of a run out in search of a greedy run which was not existent. Catty Mack has been run out. She's gone after scoring 11 runs from 10 balls. Catty Mack has gone after scoring 11 runs from 10 balls. Run out, and Perth Scorchers women are 19 for 1 after 2.4 overs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Perth Scorchers have lost their first wicket here. So Hinkley is the new batter to the crease. That's short and wide, cut away again. Oh, misfield at covers. And Mooney will pick up another single. In fact, coming back for a couple of runs to finish the over. But that should have been a dot ball. You cannot afford all these misfields. Couple of runs to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 21 for 1 after 3 overs. So Ash Gardner is the new bowler into the attack now for Sydney Sixers. She's the captain. She's brought herself into the attack. Hinkley is on strike. Gardner coming over the wicket to Hinkley. That's a tossed up delivery, comes down the wicket, drives it. Oh my goodness, another misfield at mid-off and a single completed. Once again, what should have been a dot ball has been converted into a single. This is where Sydney Sixers need to tighten up the things on the field. You cannot allow all these runs to come by like this. Now Beth Mooney is back on strike. And now Mooney comes down the wicket, appeal for a W. But umpire says not out. I don't even know whether there's any DRS system available in this tournament. There might be, but I don't think they'll go for it. But Mooney was long way down the pitch, got hit on the pads there. Very, very close, but umpire said not out. And now Hinkley is back on strike. Looking to cut it away, edges it away, it's past third man, that might race away for 4, it will. So the first boundary here for Hinkley, just guiding it. It looked like more of an outside edge, but they'll get the boundary. This time a much better delivery on the stumps, defended back to the bowler. Finally a dot ball from Gardner. Looking to cut it away, quicker ball again from Gardner. Another dot ball. The last ball of the over. And that's flicked away again by Hinkley, but straight to short square leg, and another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 27 for 1 after 4 overs. So Lauren Seattle is back into the attack now. Mooney is on strike. Seattle bowling to Mooney. And that's back of the length, flicked away by Beth Mooney. Picks up the single. They're looking to come back for the second. And they'll make it comfortably. Couple of runs to start the over. This is the 5th over of this innings. That's short this time, pulled away by Beth Mooney. It's in the gap. That'll race away for 4. 2 short this time from Lauren Seattle. Beautifully pulled away in the gap by Beth Mooney. Picks up her second boundary of the day. That's short again, it's pulled again, it's in the gap again, and another boundary. So back-to-back boundaries from Beth Mooney. You cannot bowl short to her. 2 consecutive short balls from Lauren Seattle have been dispatched into the fence by Beth Mooney. And this time Mooney comes down the wicket, hits it in the air, and the catch is taken at mid-off. That's another wicket. So 2 boundaries conceded, and immediately Lauren Seattle strikes back with a big wicket of Beth Mooney. Looking to come down the wicket, hitting it in the air, and a really good low catch taken at mid-off. The second wicket goes down for Perth Scorchers, exactly what Sydney Sixers wanted. They needed to break this partnership, and that is exactly what Lauren Seattle has done. Celebrations for Sydney Sixers. The most dangerous batter in Beth Mooney is walking back now. Second wicket goes down. Beth Mooney is gone after scoring 20 runs from 14 balls, and Perth Scorchers women are 37 for 2 after 4.4 overs. The new batter to the crease now for Perth Scorchers women is Sophie Devine. What a batter. An excellent batter, no doubt about that. T20 World Cup winning captain as well. And 2 more deliveries left in this over. 10 runs from this over so far, including the wicket of Beth Mooney. And that's cut away straight to point. It's a dot ball from Lauren Seattle. The last ball of the over. That's short and that's pulled away by Sophie Devine towards deep mid-wicket, and Sophie Devine gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Beth Mooney, and Perth Scorchers women are 38 for 2 after 5 overs. So Maitland Brown is also back into the attack now. Sophie Devine is on strike. And that's a full delivery, flicked away straight to mid-wicket. Chance of a run out was there. A direct hit could have been gone. But unfortunately not able to get the direct hit. It's a dot ball to start the over though. And this time it's driven through the offside by Sophie Devine towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. And this time it's defended down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball from Maitland Brown. Oh, short. Maybe it took up, it bounced up a long way, close to the outside edge, and another dot ball from Maitland Brown. Driven again down the ground, straight to mid-on, another dot ball. Excellent over here from Brown, just one run coming from this over, still one ball left. The last ball of the over. That's driven down the ground. They're going for the quick single. They'll make it comfortably. Single to finish the over, but a good over for Sydney Sixers and Maitland Brown. Just 2 runs came from that over. And the power play has been completed. Perth Scorchers women are 40 for 2 after 6 overs. So Amelia Kerr is back into the attack into her second over. Hinckley is on strike. Oh, that's a googly cutaway. Straight to point. Another dot ball. Really good start here. Good delivery from Amelia Kerr. Dot ball to start the over. Again, looking to cut it away, but cuts it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Amelia Kerr. Fantastic bowling, fantastic start to the over. 2 dot balls to start. Well, that's a poor delivery. Oh, catch has been put down. There was a little bat on that. Catch has been put down by the wicket keeper. A half tracker could have had a wicket there. It's that kind of a game, isn't it? It's not the best of deliveries that always get you wickets. Even the worst deliveries can get you wickets. But the catch was put down. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Quicker ball flicked away again by Hinckley. Pick up another single. But 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sophie Devine is on strike. That's short and wide. Cut away by Sophie Devine. Maybe racing away. No, deep extra covers comes around. And Sophie Devine picks up another single. Last ball of the over. And it's on the pads. It's swept away straight to short fine leg. Another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 43 for 2 after 7 overs. So Ash Gardner now is continuing into the attack. Hinckley is on strike. And that's defended a little bit of an inside edge towards square leg. And picks up another single to start the over. Oh, Sophie Devine, what happened there as the keeper missed the stumps? Sophie Devine came down the wicket, missed it altogether. Has the keeper taken the bails off cleanly? That is exactly what the third umpire will want to see. They're celebrating. I think they know. They think that it's out. They think that the keeper has done well there. The keeper almost fumbled it. Could not have gotten a straightforward stumping opportunity there. We need to have a look at whether the keeper has taken the bails off or not. Well, Sophie Devine missed it altogether. Oh, in fact, it's gone off. Ooh, the keeper's gloves have taken the stumps off. I think it will be not out. It will be not out. It's a missed stumping opportunity by the wicket keeper. How many missed opportunities are we seeing already in this game? from the Sydney Sixers. But in fact, it's given us out. But how is it out? I mean, I can't understand. I don't think Sophie Devine can either understand how that is out. Because the keeper's gloves took the stump off, isn't it? Sophie Devine hasn't gone anywhere. According to me, it is a not out. How is that given out? Sophie Devine has not gone anywhere. She is still there. Waiting because the ball didn't dislodge the bails. The ball didn't dislodge the stumps. It was the keeper's gloves that took the stump off. How can that be out? That can't be out, isn't it? Huge confusions here whether Sophie Devine has to go or not. She's been given out, but Sophie Devine hasn't gone anywhere. They're still checking with the third umpire. Ooh. The closer angle shows something else. Whether the keeper's gloves hit the stump or not, that is the big question. Well, I think that is out then. If the keeper's gloves haven't hit the stumps and if the stumps are coming off, I think that should be out. It's a massive decision here to make. Well, I am not able to come to any conclusion. It just seems as though the keeper's gloves haven't hit the stump, so I think Sophie Devine has to go. Out it will be. Out it is, I think. Yeah, given us out, and I think this time Sophie Devine herself accepts the decision. I mean, the first angle showed as though the keeper's gloves took the stumps off, but the second angle, the zoomed up angle, showed something different. So Sophie Devine is gone after scoring 3 runs from 6 balls, and Perth Scorchers in a little bit of trouble here, 44 for 3 after 7.2 overs. So Peg Schofield is the new batter to the crease for Perth Scorchers. Ash Gardner picking up the wicket of Sophie Devine. Oh, leading edge in the air, catch taken, 2 wickets and 2 balls for Ash Gardner. And what a soft dismissal for Peg Schofield. Looking to flick it away on the onside, getting a leading edge, straight back to Ash Gardner. She will be on a hat-trick now. 2 wickets and 2 balls. And the 4th wicket goes down. Perth Scorchers sliding into further trouble here. I don't know what Peg Schofield was trying to do, chip it in the air. I mean, we have seen these kind of dismissals before, leading edge back to the bowler, a similar kind of a dismissal. So Peg Schofield is out for a golden duck, and Perth Scorchers women in more trouble, 44 for 4 after 7.3 overs. Hat-trick ball coming up. So Freya Kemp is the new batter to the crease. Ash Gardner is on a hat-trick. A hat-trick ball is coming up here. They're bringing in a slip for Freya Kemp. So here we go, hat-trick ball. Gardner coming around the wicket to Freya Kemp. Oh, quicker ball, and Freya Kemp punches it straight to covers and negotiates the hat-trick ball. Let's cut away again, straight to point. Can't take the single. Another dot ball from Ash Gardner. What a bowler this Ash Gardner is. Every time a wicket is needed, she always delivers. Tossed up, and Freya Kemp hits it down the ground to long on and gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. What an over from Ash Gardner. 2 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And Perth Scorchers are 45 for 4 after 8 overs. So Elise Perry is the new bowler into the attack now for Sydney Sixers. Didn't bowl throughout the Women's World Cup. She's coming into bowl now in the Women's Big Bash League. Freya Kemp is on strike. And that's a wide down the leg side to start. Given as a wide. So Perry has to reload that one again. Cooper Connolly is in the commentary box if you don't mind. An active cricketer from Australia. And this time comes down the wicket, hits it towards mid-off, there's a chance of a run out. But Freya Kemp completes the single. So Hinkley is back on strike. That's a full delivery driven again by Hinkley towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. That's back of the length, flicked away again, straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Elise Perry. Perth Scorchers just haven't got any momentum in this innings. Current run rate is 5.65. Desperately in search of some momentum. Three more deliveries left in this over. And now comes down the wicket, goes over mid-on, and that'll run away for 4. That is exactly what they needed. Freya Kemp taking a big risk there, clearing mid-on, and picks up her first boundary of the day. 50 comes up for Perth Scorchers women with that boundary. 50 comes up in 8.4 overs. And this time it's on the pads, flicked away by Freya Kemp. towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So Hinkley is back on strike. The last ball of the over. And that's on the pads, flicked away by Hinkley towards deep fine leg. They're pushing for the second. Chance of run out. Oh, the batters have made it back. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 55 for 4 after 9 overs. It's happening at the Perth Stadium, Waka. Maddie Villiers is the new bowler into the attack. And that's nicely defended down the ground by Freya Kemp. Back to the bowler, and another dot ball to start the over. And this time tossed up again, comes down the wicket. Freya Kemp drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So Hinkley is back on strike. Comes down the wicket again and drives it towards covers. Picks up another single. Goes for the sweep shot, appeal for LBW, and the finger goes up. And another wicket goes down. Maddie Villiers also strikes for Sydney Sixers. They are having a discussion whether to go for the review or not. Only one review left for Perth Scorchers, and they do go for it. So we need to have a look at this one. They'll have a look upstairs, but half the side back in the pavilion. What is happening here for Perth Scorchers? They've gone upstairs to check to the third umpire. Let's go. It's not looking good here for Perth Scorchers women. Was looking to sweep it away. Maybe the extra bounce would have saved her, or maybe impact outside the line. I think only these two factors might play a role. Even an umpire's call will mean that Sydney Sixers will get their wicket. Looking at ball tracking, pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets. Boom, missing. Wickets missing. So that's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe height could be a factor, and that is a factor. So Freya Kemp survives. Umpire will have to reverse his decision to not out. So good review taken there from Perth Scorchers. Two more deliveries left in this over. Matty Villiers continuing to come around the wicket. That's short and wide. Cut away just about in the gap, and that'll go away for 4. Short and wide, a width offered by Matty Villiers and beautifully cut away by Freya Kemp. Picks up another boundary. So last ball of the over coming up. And comes down the wicket this time, Freya Kemp. And hits it towards long on and pick up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 62 for 4 after 10 overs. So Perth Scorchers women are 62 for 4 after 10 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break, and really good boundary there from Hinkley. Amelia Kerr into her third over. Hinkley picking up her second boundary, dragged down, short delivery, punished to the fence. Still 4 more deliveries left in this over. Short again, pulled again. It's towards deep mid wicket. They're coming back for a second. It's a chance of a run out. But the batters make it back comfortably. Hinkley completes the second. Another couple of runs for Hinkley. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket looking to flick it away. Hits it on the pads. And another dot ball from Amelia Kerr. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh my god, that's a horrible delivery. Punished. Fast short fine leg for 4. What is happening here to Amelia Kerr? Consistency with her lines and lengths is not there. She's bowling all over the place and getting dispatched. Second boundary in this over for Hinkley. Last ball of the over. And that's guided away towards short third man. Another single to finish the over. Expensive over from Amelia Kerr. 12 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 74 for 4 after 11 overs. So Maddie Villiers now continuing into her second over. That's short and wide, cut away straight to the fielder at point. But still Hinkley picks up another single. Gives a strike back to Freya Kemp. Oh, that's a tossed up delivery, flicked away by Freya Kemp. Picks up the single. Can they come back for the second? No, they can't. Just a single for Freya Kemp. Shot, goes for the sweep shot towards short fine leg, a fumble. But it's still a dot ball, I guess. In fact, they have completed the single. Because of that fumble. Fumble allowed the single. But Sydney Sixers need to break this partnership. This partnership now 33 from 24 balls. Between Freya Kemp and Hinkley. That's tossed up. And Freya Kemp goes down the ground to long on. And picks up another single. And this time goes for the sweep shot. It's towards deep square leg. Alana King does well. Is it Alana King? No, not Alana King. Sorry. Even I am getting confused with the players. It's Sophia Dunkley. Down at deep square leg does well. And it's a couple of runs for Hinkley. The Sophia Dunkley looks similar to Alana King. So I was getting confused. Alana King is actually in Perth Scorchers. Last ball of the over. And that's tossed up again, comes down the wicket, Hinkley, and hits it towards long on, picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 81 for 4 after 12 overs. So Elise Perry is back into the attack now for Sydney Sixers women. Hinckley is on strike. Oh, Hinckley gives herself room, looks to drive it away but misses it. A dot ball to start the over from Elise Perry. And now Hinckley comes down the wicket, drives it away towards deep extra covers. And coming back for a second. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Hinckley. The third ball of the over coming up from Elise Perry. Oh, that's a top edge. Gone down to deep fine leg. Short fine leg comes underneath it and takes the catch. And Elise Perry strikes for Sydney Sixers. Fifth wicket goes down for Perth Scorchers. Was looking to go for that sweep shot, which he's playing really well actually. Which he's played really well in this innings. But unfortunately now Hinckley couldn't get the elevation there. Only got the top edge. Simple catch for short fine leg. And Sydney Sixers pick up another wicket and break. And they've broken this partnership, which was threatening to look dangerous. So Michaela Hinckley is gone after scoring 31 runs from 30 balls, and Perth Scorchers women are 83 for 5 after 12.3 overs. So Ainsworth, Chloe Ainsworth is the new batter to the crease for Perth Scorchers women. Oh, looking to flick it away, appeal for W. That looks straight. That looked very, very straight. I think they're going to go for the review here. I think surely they're going to go for the review. That looked extremely straight. Ash Gardner has already asked for the review here. They need to have a look at this one. This could be 2 wickets and 2 balls. What is happening here to Perth Scorchers? They're losing wickets at regular intervals. Sydney Sixers are ahead in this game. Was a fuller delivery there from Elise Perry. She hasn't bowled in a while actually. Didn't bowl at all in the Women's World Cup. Coming into the attack and bowling consistently here. Now is that sliding down leg? That will be the biggest question possible. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Look to ball tracking. So pitching outside off, impact and line. Wickets crashing into middle and leg. That's another wicket gone down. It's 2 wickets and 2 balls for Elise Perry. The decision will be reversed to out. And the batter has already started walking back. Chloe Ainsworth is walking back to the pavilion here. What a strike for Elise Perry. Yes, the finger goes up again from the umpire. That's a huge blow as well. Chloe Ainsworth is out for a golden duck. And Perth Scorchers women in more trouble now. 83 for 6 after 12.4 overs. So hat-trick ball coming up. Alana King on strike. That's back of the lines. Defended towards covers. Alana King negotiates the hat-trick ball. New batter to the crease. They're down to the bowling all-rounders now of Perth Scorchers. Freya Kemp obviously is at the other end, has the capability to bat, but they are losing wickets at regular intervals. Oh, looking to drive, misses it. And another dot ball to finish the over. What an over from Elise Perry. Just 2 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. Perth Scorchers women in all sorts of trouble. 83 for 6 after 13 overs. So the power surge has been turned on. 7 more overs left in this innings, but only 4 wickets in hand. Ash Gardner has been brought back into the attack by Sydney Sixers. Ash Gardner has been brought back into the attack for Sydney Sixers. Has had an outstanding spell. She was also on a hat-trick at one point. Freya Kemp is on strike. So it's the power surge now, but can Freya Kemp provide the power surge for Perth Scorchers? The Gardner bowls a good yorker that's guided away to short third man. Straight to the fielder, can't take the single. Dot ball to start the over. And now gives herself room, drives it straight to covers, looking for the single, can't get it. Dot ball again from Ash Gardner. Oh, that's a good Yorker's boulder. It's off the pad and onto her stumps, and that could be it for Perth Scorchers, I think. The last recognized batter, Freya Kemp, has been dismissed. What a delivery from Ash Gardner. Oh my goodness gracious me, that is a Yorker and a half. Even a top order batter would have struggled for that Yorker. And unfortunately Freya Kemp also has to go, and Perth Scorchers in disarray at the moment. It's getting even worse for them. Freya Kemp is also gone after scoring just 16 runs from 18 balls. And Perth Scorchers women are 83 for 7 after 13.3 overs. So Lily Mills is the new batter to the crease. Suddenly 2 new batters at the crease and only 3 wickets in hand. What can Perth Scorchers? Can they cross 100 runs? That's a good Yorker. It's driven away. It's in the gap. That might race away. Will it go for 4? Oh, that's good fielding. Really good fielding. It will be another couple of runs. Lily Mills gets off the mark with a couple of runs. That's a full delivery. Driven again through the covers. This might race away for 4, I think. Will it? I don't think so. Again, good fielding. It will be another couple of runs for Lily Mills. He's finding the gap really well, actually. 2 deliveries that found the gap. Picks up 3 runs. So Alana King is back on strike now. So last ball of the over. That's a full delivery, driven again. Oh, a little bit of a misfield. That covers. They're going for a second chance of run out of the keeper then. And the keeper takes the bails off, but I think Lily Mills has made it back. So just a single to finish the over, I think. Have they sent it upstairs to the third umpire? They're checking whether it's a run out or not. The batter has made it back, no problem at all. It will be not out. So not out it is, a single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Freya Kemp. And Perth Scorchers women are 89 for 7 after 14 overs. So Lawrence Seattle back into the attack. And that's a full delivery driven back to the bowler. Dot ball to start the over. So Alana King can swing a bat. We have seen that before. Second ball of the over. That's flicked away by Alana King towards square leg and picks up another single. Lily Mills is back on strike. Seattle coming around the wicket, and it's a full delivery inside edge onto the pads, and another dot ball from Lily Mills. That's a full delivery driven again towards covers by Lily Mills and another dot ball. And Seattle is running all the way back to her bowling mark after delivering the ball. This is actually supposed to be the power surge, but they haven't found the boundary till now. Slow ball defended again by Lily Mills and another dot ball. This is not helping the cause for Perth Scorchers. They need boundaries. The last ball of the over. It's another brilliant delivery. Going for the single. And they'll complete it. Lily Mills picks up the single to finish the over. 2 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 91 for 7 after 15 overs. So 5 overs left in this innings. Maitlan Brown is back into the attack now for Sydney Sixers. Lily Mills is on strike. Slow ball driven again by Mills towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Alana King is on strike now. Oh, looking to cut it away but misses it. Dot ball from Maitlan Brown. That shot is pulled in the air and it lands safely. It goes towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single, does Alana King. Lily Mills is back on strike. And that's cut in the air, it's in the gap again. Might go towards deep extra covers. Then another single for Lily Mills. It's a fantastic yorker from Maitlan Brown. And Alana King drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. 3 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over. And that's full again. It's driven past point. And Alana King picks up the single. Coming back for a second. And they'll make it comfortably. Couple of runs to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 96 for 7 after 16 overs. So Amelia Kerr is back into the attack into her last over. Still 4 overs left in this innings. Perth Scorchers' innings is in disaster at the moment. Looking for some boundaries towards the end here. Here's Amelia Kerr. And if you bowl like that, it might get the boundaries. Oh, good effort at deep square leg, but can't stop the boundary. Amelia Kerr has been off colour today with her lengths, bowling it too short, and Lily Mills picks up the boundary and 100 comes up for Perth Scorchers. So second ball of the over coming up. Tossed up, it's driven again, but this time straight to covers. That's a much better delivery from Amelia Kerr and another dot ball. Again spinning back in, it's cut away, straight to covers. Another dot ball, fantastic bowling. Needs to keep on bowling that length consistently, but sometimes she tends to bowl it too short. It's tossed up, driven away again by Lily Mills towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So Alana King is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And that's punched away again, straight to covers again, another dot ball. Excellent bowling, excellent comeback after conceding the boundary. Still just 5 runs came from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. And that's cut away again, straight to covers, good fielding. And another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 101 for 7 after 17 overs. So Gardner now into her final over, and again a quicker ball. Defended back to the bowler by Lily Mills. Another dot ball to start the over. Goes across the stumps, looks to sweep it away. Top edge, they're appealing for a catch. The umpire says not out. Gardner goes for a review straight away. Need to have a look at whether there was any bat involved in that. I think Sydney Sixers are confident that they might have another wicket here. In fact, Lily Mills has started to walk even before having a look upstairs. So that is not a good sign for Perth Scorchers. I think she'll be asked to wait anyways, but she's having a walk. Maybe she knows that she has nicked it. Maybe there was a little back part of the bat which hit the ball there while trying to sweep the ball. Yes, clearly off the glove, I think. We'll have a look at Ultra Edge to confirm the things. Yes, clear spike as the ball is close to the bat. So it will be another wicket to go down. Ash Gardner can do no wrong today with the ball. Fantastic bowling continues for Ash Gardner. So the decision will be reversed to out. Finger goes up. Gardner picks up another one. 4th wicket for Ash Gardner today. Captain leading from the front with the ball for Sydney Sixers women. Lily Mills is gone after scoring 13 runs from 14 balls. And Perth Scorchers women are 101 for 8 after 17.2 overs. So Amy Edgar is the new batter to the crease for Perth Scorchers women. Third ball of the over, and that's cut away by Edgar down the ground to long off. Gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike back to Alana King. Full toss, it's chipped back to Ash Gardner, and it's a 5-wicket haul for this bowler who can do no wrong for quite a long time with the ball, whether it's for Australian cricket or whether it's for Sydney Sixers franchise cricket. It doesn't matter. Ash Gardner will keep on performing when it matters. It was a full toss, soft dismissal. Alana King, well, just chipping it straight back. What a spell this is. 5 for 15 in 3.4 overs for Ash Gardner. Alana King is gone after scoring just 5 runs from 12 balls, and Perth Scorchers women are now 102 for 9 after 17.4 overs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. The last wicket pair is at the crease now. Hoskin is the last batter to the crease. That's a quicker ball driven straight to point. Another dot ball from Gardner. The last ball of the over, last ball of a spell. Ooh, beats the outside edge. Another dot ball to finish the over. Magical spell from Ash Gardner, no doubt about that. 1 run came from that over, including 2 wickets. Ash Gardner finishes her spell 5 for 15 in her 4 overs. And Perth Scorchers women are 102 for 9 after 18 overs. So Lauren Seattle is back into the attack and starts with a full delivery. Edgar drives it down the ground to covers, down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Lauren Seattle. That swung leg side in the air. It's in the gap. Deep mid wicket comes around. And Edgar picks up another single. So Lawrence Seattle coming around the wicket to Hoskin, too close to the body to pull it away, pulls it towards mid square leg and picks up another single. This time gives herself room, hits it down the ground. It's straight to mid-off. Another dot ball from Lauren Seattle. Three more deliveries left in this over. And this time, fuller delivery again. It's defended down the ground. They're looking to push for the second. Chance of a run out. And the batters make it back. Couple of runs for Edgar. And this time Edgar gives herself room, flicks it away leg side and picks up another single. Single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 107 for 9 after 19 overs. And now well, the scorecard is showing wrongly actually. Maitland Brown is bowling the last over, and it's two singles to start the over. The official live scorecard is showing a little wrongly. It hasn't been updated. Still showing 104 for 9. That's why I'm getting confused. But anyways, 4 more deliveries left in this over. Edgar is back on strike. And now Edgar gives herself room and slices it in the air, and the catch is taken. What a catch! Leaps high and completes the catch at short third man. And that's the end of the innings of Perth Scorchers women. It's been a disappointing batting performance. A fantastic catch to finish proceedings. Maitland Brown also picks up a wicket towards the end. Cleans up the tail. Edgar is gone. And a really disappointing batting performance for Perth Scorchers women. Couldn't get to 120. They have been bowled out for just 109 runs in 19.3 overs. Pick of the bowlers though, Ash Gardner with 5 for 15 in her 4 overs. Captain leading from the front, and all other bowlers also doing well around her. And I think Sydney Sixers women will be very happy with their bowling performance. They will be taking the momentum into this innings break. And they have done really well to restrict Perth Scorchers. Unfortunately for the Perth Scorchers women, none of their batters could get going. They just kept on losing wickets, kept on losing their way, and eventually they have been bowled out for just 109. So the Sydney Sixers women, when they come out to bat, will need 110 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So we come to the end of the drinks break. We come to the end of the innings break, and Sydney Sixers women just need another 110 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs. It was a fantastic bowling performance from Sydney Sixers women, bowling out Perth Scorchers for just 109 runs, and now just needing 110 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs. Their required run rate is only 5.50. Elise Perry is opening the batting for Sydney Sixers women. And Elise Perry is opening the batting along with Sophia Dunkley, who was short of runs during the Women's World Cup but still capable with the bat. And it's just about sensible batting for Sydney Sixers women that should take them through. Chloe Ainsworth will be opening the bowling for Perth Scorchers women. Well, there's some confusion here. Yeah, so we are starting in another 2 seconds. Yes, play is the call. So here we go. Chloe Ainsworth bowling the first ball to Elise Perry. And Perry drives, gets a thickish outside edge, it's past point. And Elise Perry picks up a single, gets off the mark with a single. Sydney Sixers women off the mark, Elise Perry off the mark with a single. The Sophia Dunkley is back on strike. Second ball of the innings. Oh, nip back a little bit. Dunkley flicks it away leg side, picks up another single. Sophia Dunkley also gets off the mark with a single. That's full and on the pads, flicked away by Elise Perry. Ball is racing across the outfield. Will be the first boundary of the innings. It will be. Races across the outfield. And Elise Perry picks up the first boundary. Too much on the pads, straying onto the pads there by Ainsworth. And Perry picks up the boundary. That's a wide down the leg side. Surely keeper does well to stop it. Wide signalled by the umpire. Has to reload that one again. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's full this time, driven straight back to the bowler. Good fielding by Chloe Ainsworth. And another dot ball. Perth Scorchers women need some early wickets if they want to make a match out of this. Otherwise, Sydney Sixers will cruise through. No doubt about that. It's full again, driven through the covers, beats the fielder at mid-off. And that ball races across into the fence for 4. Second boundary of the over from Ellis Perry. And this is not good as far as Perth Scorchers are concerned. That equation, the target requirement is under 100 now for Sydney Sixers women. Last ball of the over. And that's driven again by Perry, but this time straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. But a good start here. 11 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 11 without loss after 1 over. So there's the new bowler into the attack now for Perth Scorchers women is Alana King. She's bowling the second over of the innings. Sophia Dunkley on strike. And Dunkley goes for a reverse sweep. Hits it straight to point. And a dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over. Let's cut away again, and this time finds the gap. And that'll race away for 4. Short and wide. Sophia Dunkley also gets into the act. Picks up her first boundary. Sydney Sixers cruising along already in this run chase. So third ball of the over coming up. Dunkley has picked up the boundary. Short and wide, cut away again. Oh, good fielding at point this time. Chance of run out to the bowler's end, but Perry makes it back. Perry makes it back. A very good fielding at point. And a valuable dot ball for Alana King. But they not only need dot balls, they need wickets here. Perth Scorchers women. Let's cut away again, but this time straight to point again. Another dot ball from Alana King. Tossed up. Dunkley comes down the wicket, gets it through the covers, and that'll be another boundary. Second boundary of the over. Sophia Dunkley getting some runs under her belt. 8 runs from this over already, still 1 ball left. What a start this is for Sydney Sixers. And this time it's cut away again, straight to covers, and another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, and Sydney Sixers women are 19 without loss after 2 overs. So Chloe Ainsworth is continuing into her second over. And Perth Scorchers need wickets from somewhere. Elise Perry is on strike. And that's on the pads. Flicked away. It's in the gap. There should be another couple of runs at least. And it will be. Couple of runs for Elise Perry to start the over. That's on the pads again, flicked away straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Chloe Ainsworth. The third ball of the over coming up. Flicked away again. It's in the gap again. Will it race away for four? Fielder running after it. Can't stop it. Another boundary for Elise Perry. Once again straying onto the pads. Easy pickings. She's so good with the flick shot. Picks up her third boundary in this innings. The three more deliveries left in this over. Short and wide, cut away, straight to point. And another dot ball from Ainsworth. Already 6 runs have come from this over. Sydney Sixers cruising along. Oh, goes for the drive, misses it this time. That's a better delivery. Another dot ball from Chloe Ainsworth. Required run rate is only 4.95. Easy pickings at the moment for Sydney Sixers. That's full this time, flicked away. Oh, misfield at mid-on, and it will race away for 4 more. Elise Perry is enjoying herself with the bat here. A boundary to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers are now 29 without loss after 3 overs. So Sophie Devine is the new bowler into the attack now for Perth Scorchers women. In desperate need of wickets here. Oh, Dunkley swings and misses. It's a dot ball to start the over from Sophie Devine. Second ball of the over. Dunkley goes big. He's got it miles back. All the way for 6. Over long gone. The first 6 of the innings. And it comes on the bat of Sophia Dunkley. It just looks so one-sided now. Just 74 needed now for Sydney Sixers women. It's short this time, looking to pull it away. Was that too high? It's not. It's given us a dot ball. Such a good batting wicket. You wonder how Perth Scorchers women just couldn't capitalize. They just kept on losing wickets and got bundled out for 109 runs. It was just poor batting from Perth Scorchers today. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Gives herself room, looks to drive it away through the offside but can't make connection. Another dot ball. Two more deliveries left in this over. So I think Sophie Devine is setting the field. That's hit down the ground to long on by Sophia Dunkley and then picks up another single. Gives a strike back to Elise Perry. That's on the pads, flicked away towards short fine leg. And a quick single completed by Elise Perry. The single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 37 without loss after 4 overs. So Edgar is the new bowler into the attack here for Perth Scorchers women. Elise Perry is on strike. And that's a quicker ball flicked away straight to mid wicket. Dot ball to start the over. That's pulled in the air down the ground towards long on. And Perry picks up another single. Sophia Dunkley is back on strike. That's cut away. It's in the air over the top of the fielder. And that'll run away for 4 as well. Everything going the way of the Sydney Sixers. Short and wide. Sophia Dunkley threw her bat at it. Picks up another boundary. And this time it's a quicker ball flicked away by Dunkley. Will pick up another single. And this time it's pulled down the ground. Oh, misfield at mid wicket. Will allow another single for Elise Perry. You can't afford all these misfields. Sydney Sixers are bossing this match at the moment. Another 66 more runs needed. 66 runs needed in 91 balls. Plenty of time to get the 66 runs with all 10 wickets in hand. Last ball of the over. And Dunkley comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground to long off. Another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, and Sydney Sixers women are 45 without loss after 5 overs. Alana King is back into the attack now for Perth Scorchers women. Sophia Dunkley is on strike. That's tossed up, and Dunkley drives it back to the bowler. Dot ball to start the over. And now Dunkley comes down the wicket, goes big, goes miles, goes all the way for 6 over long on, takes on the best bowler in the opposition in Alana King and clears the boundary. And the 50 comes up for Sydney Sixers women in just 5.2 overs. Also brings up the 50-run partnership. Cruising along here, Sydney Sixers. Well, Sophia Dunkley is hitting some big shots here. Drives it down the ground again. Does Dunkley towards long off. Picks up another single. So Elise Perry is back on strike. 58 more needed. They've brought Alana King just to pick up wickets, but then even she is going for runs here. And Perry now comes down the wicket again, drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Alana King. Tossed up again, comes down the wicket. Perry drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Oh, that's cut away towards short third man. And Elise Perry picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 53 without loss after 6 overs, and the power play has been completed. Lily Mills is the new bowler into the attack. And Perry comes down the wicket, drives it back to the bowler. A dot ball to start the over. And again tossed up, Perry hits it towards Alana King at mid-wicket, and another dot ball. But they won't mind dot balls, they have all the time in the world to get these 57 runs. Again comes down the wicket, flicks it away. That's Perry towards deep mid-wicket, this time takes the single and gives a strike back to Sophia Dunkley, who is playing some big shots today. 3 fours and 2 sixes. She was short of runs in the Women's World Cup, but now she is showing her batting display. Quicker ball comes down the wicket, defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Lily Mills. Goes down the ground again. Sophia Dunkley, her favourite shot. Coming down the wicket, hitting it down the ground all the way for 6 again. Clears long on. What big sixes is this Sophia Dunkley hitting today? What has she eaten before coming to this match? Third 6 for Sophia Dunkley in this innings. And this time it's a quicker ball, flicked away leg side towards mid-wicket, towards square leg, and picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, and Sydney Sixers women are 61 without loss after 7 overs. Well, watching the batting of Sophia Dunkley, you really wonder, was she even out of form during the Women's ODI World Cup, which just recently concluded? She is batting as though she has been the best batter in the world. 36 from 21 balls with 3 fours and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 171.43, if you don't mind. And what an opening partnership this is. Now just 49 more needed. Can they win by 10 wickets today? Edgar continuing into the attack. Dunkley comes down the wicket, hits it towards mid-off. A dot ball to start the over. Ooh, quicker ball again. Extra bounce for Edgar. Beats the outside edge of Dunkley. Another dot ball. Again, quicker ball pulled away towards mid-wicket. And Dunkley completes the single. Gives a strike back to Elise Perry. And this time it's punched away again, straight to covers. And another dot ball from Edgar. Two more deliveries left in this over. Full toss. Perry comes down the wicket, hits it towards covers. A little fumble. But they'll still complete the single. 47 more needed now. Dunkley is back on strike. Last ball of the over. Oh, goes for the reverse sweep. And not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. Good over from Edgar. 2 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 63 without loss after 8 overs. The Sophie Devine is continuing into the attack. And that's a wide down the leg side to start. Has to reload that one again. Wide signalled by the umpire. Second ball of the over. That's on the pads. Flicked away by Elise Perry straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Sophie Devine. Oh, that's edge. That's past the short third man fielder, and that'll race away for 4. Took the edge, and as always we see in these matches, the ball races past the keeper, races past the short third man. The ball will go into the fence for 4. Yet another boundary for Elise Perry. This time it's full again, driven down the ground, past mid-off, and that'll race away for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries here for Elise Perry. Both these batters just cannot be stopped today, the way they are hitting them. 2 full this time from Sophie Devine. And Perry found the gap beautifully. Now down to 38 is the target. They might win this by 10 wickets, to be honest. Sydney Sixers women. The way both these batters are batting, 72-run opening partnership. Perth Scorchers needed early wickets, but they just haven't got any wicket. Sydney Sixers are cruising through. Ooh, appeal for LBW. Was there an inside edge? Umpire says not out. And what are the Scorchers going to do? Are they going to go upstairs? One review left for both the teams. Might as well go for it, I think, but they're not going. Oh, that's a bouncer, and Perry ducks underneath it. It's another dot ball from Sophie Devine. The last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over. Short and wide, cut away. Good fielding at covers. Sorry, good fielding at point. And another dot ball from Sophie Devine to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 72 without loss after 9 overs. So Lily Mills is back into the attack, but it doesn't matter for Sophia Dunkley. Comes down the wicket, hits it straight down the ground for 4 to start the over. Is it a boundary? No, I think the long on fielder has stopped it. I thought it was going for 4. Long on fielder has done well, so a single to start the over. Elise Perry is back on strike. That's shot this time, pulled away again towards deep mid wicket. And another single for Elise Perry. Quicker ball. Dunkley looked to come down the wicket, but the length was pulled back. So she flicked it away straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Lily Mills. Flighted this time. Dunkley hits it straight. Will this go for 4? Yes, it does. This time it reaches the boundary. So the previous time around, the long on fielder did well, but this time long on couldn't get there. And another boundary for Dunkley, moves into the 40s now. Moves to 42 with that boundary. This time it's a quicker ball and Dunkley comes down the wicket and defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Lily Mills. The last ball of the over. And Dunkley comes down the wicket, flicks it away again towards deep mid-wicket. Picks up another single to finish the over. Doing this comfortably now. 7 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 79 without loss after 10 overs. So Sydney Sixers women are 79 without loss after 10 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break, and Sydney Sixers women just needing another 31 runs to pick up their first win in WBBL 2025. Chloe Ainsworth continuing, brought back into the attack, and it's a good bouncer. Dunkley coming down the wicket, looking to cut it away, but not able to make connection. A dot ball to start the over. And Dunkley comes down the wicket, cuts it away again towards point, can't take the single. It's another dot ball from Ainsworth. Comes down, goes straight, and it's gone all the way. Sophia Dunkley is hitting sixes for fun today. Picks up yet another six. Her fourth six today. Looks like she has seen the Hong Kong Super Sixes tournament probably. She's just hitting sixes for fun through the line. Moves to 49 with that six. What a shot from Sophia Dunkley. And this time back of the length, comes down the wicket. Dunkley hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. And with that single, it's a half century for Sophia Dunkley. She has been short of runs the whole of Women's ODI World Cup 2025, but that doesn't matter. She starts the WBBL 2025 with a half century. 50 from just 34 balls with 4 boundaries and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 147.06. Outstanding knock. That should be wide, I think. Maybe inside the line. It will be a dot ball. The last ball of the over. And that's a fuller delivery driven straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 86 without loss after 11 overs. So it's a opening partnership of 86 runs, just 24 needed now from 9 overs. Alana King back into the attack, starts with a wide down the leg side, given as a wide. So extra runs here, 23 more needed now. This is getting closer and closer for Sydney Sixers. They're going to pick up another win against the Perth Scorchers women surely today. That's short and wide, cut away again by Sophia Dunkley. Towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Tossed up, Perry comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Dunkley back on strike. Quicker ball, cut away. Oh, good fielding at point. Can't take the single. Another dot ball. Well, tossed up and Dunkley goes down the ground again, all the way again for 6 more. Every time Sophia Dunkley steps out, she has cleared the boundary. Has it gone all the way or one bounce? I think they're going to have a look at that, whether it bounced inside. In fact, it's given as a 6. So, 5th 6 here in this innings for Sophia Dunkley. Continues her 6-hitting mission today. Just 15 more needed. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's too wide, I think. Given as a wide by the umpire. Has to reload that one again. Salana King. 14 more needed now. What a partnership this is turning out to be. The only question is, can Perth Scorchers pick up a wicket, or will Sydney Sixers win by 10 wickets? It's a quicker ball. Cut away. Oh, finds the gap. The ball is racing away. Will it go for 4? No, it won't. It will be a couple of runs for Sophia Dunkley, I think. Couple of runs for Sophia Dunkley. Keeps the strike. 12 more needed now. Perth Scorchers know that they have lost this match. It's impossible now to do anything from this situation. This match is gone. As far as Perth Scorchers are concerned. Last ball of the over coming up. And Sophia Dunkley comes down the wicket, drives it down the ground to long off, and picks up another single to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over. And Sydney Sixers women are 99 without loss after 12 overs. So Hoskin is the new bowler into the attack now for Perth Scorchers. Sophia Dunkley is on strike, batting on 60 from just 39 balls with 4 boundaries and 5 sixers. Where was this Sophia Dunkley all these days? England fans will be questioning themselves. England fans will be questioning Sophia Dunkley. Where was this Sophia Dunkley all these days during the Women's World Cup? But nevertheless, here's Hoskin. 11 runs needed for victory. And Dunkley gives herself room, cuts it away towards covers, and picks up another single to start the over. Just 10 more needed now. Perry is back on strike. 2 hits away from winning this now, Sydney Sixers women. $100 comes up for Sydney Sixers women in just 12.1 overs. It also brings up the 100-run opening partnership in 73 balls, obviously. That's back of the length, punched down the ground to mid-off for another dot ball from Hoskin. Now that's cut away, that's in the gap. That'll race away for 4 surely. Yes it is, yes it does. Another boundary for Elise Perry. So while Sophia Dunkley is playing the shots at one end, Elise Perry is just calmly placing the balls in the gap and finding the boundaries at the other end. And now just 6 runs away from victory now, the Sydney Sixers women. Oh, that's all. Edged and goes above the keeper into the fence. Back-to-back boundaries for Elise Perry. Little extra bounce there for Hoskin. Takes the edge. Mooney can't do anything about it. Picks up another boundary. And now the equation down to 2 runs needed from 44 balls. It looks like they're going to be winning this by 10 wickets. It's a comprehensive win here for the Sydney Sixers women if they get these 2 runs now. They have completely outplayed the Perth Scorchers women today. So 2 needed for victory. Can Perry finish it in this over? Yes, she can. That's pulled away. That's massive. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. And that's the match for Sydney Sixers women. 3 consecutive boundaries to finish the game. Elise Perry finishes on 47 not out from 37 balls. Sophia Dunkley finishes on 61 not out from 40 balls. And an opening partnership of 112 from 77 balls has helped the Sydney Sixers women chase down the target of 110. And they have won this match by 10 wickets. It can't get more comprehensive than this. A 10-wicket win against their arch rivals, Perth Scorchers women. And unfortunately, Perth Scorchers just didn't arrive to the match today with the bat. They just kept on losing wickets, got bundled out for 109, which was never going to be enough in modern day T20 cricket, whether it's men or women. And then a fantastic chase here by both these batters. Sydney's Perth Scorchers needed early wickets, but they just couldn't get any wickets at all. Every bowler was taken to the cleaners by both these batters. Sophia Dunkley showing her 6-hitting skills today. I mean, with these six hitting skills of Sophia Dunkley were missing during the Women's 100 and the Women's ODI World Cup. We couldn't see this version of Sophia Dunkley in those tournaments. But today, a fantastic knock of 61 from 40 balls. If only Sophia Dunkley can perform like this more consistently, it will be really good for England as well. But then, a fantastic win, to be honest. I mean, Perth Scorchers didn't have any chance. A very poor performance. They were just completely outplayed today. And Sydney Sixers women pick up their first win in the Women's Big Bash League 2025, winning this match by 10 wickets against Perth Scorchers women. So yeah, they'll continue to celebrate. Sydney Sixers will continue to celebrate because they don't have a good head-to-head record against the Sydney Sixers women. Don't have a good head-to-head record against Perth Scorchers women, but they have picked up a win today, and that too a comprehensive win like this by 10 wickets will build their confidence going into the rest of the tournament. So yeah, a fantastic win for Sydney Sixers women. They have won this match by 10 wickets against Perth Scorchers, and they pick up their first win in WBBL 2025. So we'll be back again to cover more matches in our channel. Until then, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.